Okay. We'll take this Mox Jet. Oh, I forgot. In the midst of getting... Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. In the midst of Bosch and roll, I forgot we had that super nice round 1 opponent. Wait, guys. Do I take the card that absolutely ruined me? Or do I take this Mox? Do I take what's, like, possibly the best creature in the cube? Or do I take this, like, stupid mana dude? I don't want to play black that badly. I think you probably could take Bowmasters over Mox, but I'm not an expert enough to do that. I don't care about the frog. I think Bowmasters is very close with a Mox, though, and potentially better. Yeah, it's just such a ridiculous thing to play against. It's good against so many matchups, the creature decks. Wait, okay, so now I have to take Solitude, and I probably never wheel Parallax Wave. Or I can take Parallax Wave, which is probably better than Solitude. I think this card's better than Solitude. Who's in my draft? Pi Gonti? They don't know. They just passed Parallax Wave to me. Oh wait, Belovo's in my draft. They do know. Shoot. There's so many knowers. Do I respect the knowers, or do I treat them all like non-knowers? I think there are too many knowers. I think we just take the Parallax Wave. I'm not going to mess around. Obviously, if we could get Solitude and Wave, that'd be great. But, like, I assume that most of the people playing in these are really good. So... or at least pretty good. But I don't understand why you would pass Parallax Wave. I guess it had to be a piece of power. Either that or it was just a punt. Or personal preference. I mean, I guess personal preference is also a thing. Alright, I'm going to take the Bob. Yes, I love a good Bob. And there is a bad Bob as well in the pack. So good Bob is not redundant in this case. Plunderer is decent. We didn't wheel it last time. Probably not coming back this time. Blade Splicer. Is it better than Mana Crypt? Who's to say? Not me. But plenty of cards. No, there are 0 cards that are like... Okay, here's the thing about Wave. It's one of these cards where, like, if you draw it and if you can cast it, it pretty much wins you the game more often than almost any other card could. So it is like the ultimate win the game card. Would you take other stuff over it? You could. But, I don't know. Whatever. We'll just take Dark Confidant. Inquisition, Samwise. How tricky are we getting? Are we going to go Samwise Wave? That's actually really good, right? But Samwise wheels sometimes. And I kind of have to play white here with Parallax Wave, but I don't have to play black. This is tough. Cathar Commando, also honorable mention. Preacher is better than I thought. Those cards don't really matter. It's all about Inquisition versus Samwise. Man, it's so weird to not draft Vintage Cube for like 5 years and then come back to it and draft twice in a row. Samwise Solitude could have been ridiculous. Yeah, I agree. Samwise P-Wave is better. I'm going to take Inquisition here. I understand that the Samwise synergy is there, but I think cheap hand disruption is really, really hard to replace. Now we have Flicker Wisp, which is also good with Wave. Not as good, obviously. Samwise wheels sometimes. I don't want to take Bone Shards. I know some people really like it. I just want to take my Flicker Wisp with my Wave. Challenger's cool. Haven't done that. But yeah, what was I going to say? The thing about Inquisition is, like, you know, we already passed Bowmasters. That's one of the best cards against, like, some of the combo matchups. So a little bit of hand disruption goes a long way. And really the only one better than this, I guess there's Duress, but, like, Duress was pretty much a brick against my deck if I cast my free spell when I was supposed to. So Thoughtseize and Inquisition, I think, are just kind of the best. Ooh, and did anyone say Thoughtseize? I don't think I'm allowed to take Scarlet. I don't love playing black. Like, okay, if we had the Bowmasters... At this point, I actually do think Bowmasters would have been better than Mox Jet. You guys in chat can tell me I'm wrong or bad or something, but I think now that I am certainly playing black, just, like, having the best black card would be really, really good. And I don't think that Thoughtseize is the best black card. I do think it's the Bowmasters, so we'll take Thoughtseize. Ooh, Barrowgoyf. Alright, here's an Opa special. We're actually... Oh man, this is so awkward. Because now we have 2 white cards, but they're both double white. I do think Barrowgoyf is really sick. I think it's exactly what you want here. But I'm just a little worried about my mana. I need my white equivalent of Urborg or Yavimaya or whatever. Or I would also settle for a Fetid Heath, if anyone knows that card. I'm sure Aramath knows Fetid Heath. Ooh, Lingering Souls. Not the juiciest card in the world, but a totally reasonable one. The only consideration here for literally anything else is Flame Slash if I hard pivot into red. Which I could imagine doing. I could imagine doing that. But it would really take a lot for me to give up Parallax Wave. And I'm just not prepared to do that. We haven't seen too many good red cards either, so it's fine. Okay. Now what? Grave Titan, I guess? Or I could take Beza. Beza's cool. I don't think this is actually... Well, wait. Draw a card if an opponent has more cards in hand than you. I do probably dump my hand better than most opponents. This only matters from the sideboard, and it's bad with Dark Confidant, so we can take this. I don't think I'm going to play it, but you never know. Well, this is a tough one. I mean, I'll take Grist. I don't remember what was in this pack. This wasn't the Samwise pack, not yet. But note that like all these cards are off color. Yeah, I will take Grist. I'm down for an Abzan Grist, if that's what I'm allowed to play. Ooh, Shadowy Backstreet. Darkstar Augur. I already called this a bad Bob. I'm going to continue to feel that way about it. I would consider, like, I think that if this were the Abzan Triome, I think I would take it over the Backstreet, but I do like the Backstreet. And look at that. We get the Samwise. Everything's hunky-dory. Never made a bad pick in my life. Just kidding. I make poor plays and picks and stuff all the time. Preacher's also nice, but I already have a lot of 3s, so we'll just take Samwise. And Souls of the Lost, purely for signaling. I think this does something. This is one of those cards that I've read many times, and I still don't really know what it does. Ooh, Horizon Canopy. Not a card I'm... Well, ooh, this is actually really close. This does cast Grist, and I think Evolved Sleeper's bad. Oh, and I can Samwise get Canopy back. Maybe that matters? I don't know. We have a land. I do think it's fine to put some disrespect on the name of the... whatchamacallit, though. On the name of the Evolved Sleeper. Oh my god, you guys. Do you see this super high, really important pick for us? It's right over here. Polluted Delta. I don't care about the recall. We have a black-white fetchable duel. This is really good with Samwise. Ideally, we could get a black-white untapped fetchable, but we'll get there eventually. I hope somebody clips that, the like mousing over the recall and getting to the Delta. Have seen people try to Souls of the Lost in modern Vengeance decks. Don't think it's good? Okay, cool. Good to know. Vengevine. Yeah, got it. Oh, that's an autocorrect moment. Oh, you're probably on mobile, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's take the Delta and move along. Ooh, there's a scrub land. Scrumptious scrub land, if I do say so myself. Thraben could be a nice wheel. I'm just going to ignore Flage. Last time Flage went frustratingly late, and I just got emotional damage from not ignoring it, or psychological damage maybe, so just pretend it's not there. Same with the Chariot. Though in theory, if we could Grist, maybe we could Chariot. Just take the Scrubland. Concealed Courtyard. Do I just take all the lands in the world? I was complaining about the mana base not working. You could take Guardian Scalelord. I don't actually think Guardian Scalelord's that good, though. Like, it is just a 5-drop, and that's a lot of mana. But sometimes you can do good things with it. This deck looks very good, by the way. We're missing removal right now. I want to take this land. I could maybe splash Gris. We'll see, we'll see. I guess I'm playing Beza right now. Do I take the Scale Lord? I don't think I want it. But like Courtyard should probably wheel. But if I just pick it up, then I don't really have to worry about my mana. So I'm just going to take it. Scale Lord. Rip that timing. Okay. I'll take Winds of Abandon. I'll take a Plague Wind. Obviously, it's not always just Plague Wind, and there is a downside and all that, but anyway, yeah, whatever. Okay. Feeling pretty good about how I'm drafting. Made one bad play, but I think the rest of my plays were good. At least. Not terrible. Yeah. And now what? Emperor of Bones as a 2-drop. Emperor of Bones Barrogoyf is a thing. I said that I have no removal, but this isn't really a high pick, and I do have these, which do a nice job going over the top. I think I should just take this 2-drop. Yeah, I like Emperor of Bones. The only problem with Emperor of Bones is playing this in MH3 limited, because it's so easy to time out there, and it's so many triggers and clicks, but in this format it seems less risky. Okay, so now we have a choice. We can buy you and slot the grist in pretty much for free, or I can do literally anything else. Like I could take Sarah Paragon, or I could take Shadow Spear for the sideboard, maybe. I like Gitaxian Probe. I think I should just play this Grist, though. Like, there's a Troll. I guess Troll shouldn't wheel, because Reanimator wants that. But we have this. We have a Fetchable. Oh, I don't think I ever ended up playing the Nightmare, but it is very cool. We can maybe even wheel, like, the Razor Verge Thicket. We do already have a Horizon Canopy. Paragon. I'm going to try the land. Ooh, Deluge. Okay, what does this do? I don't know what this card does. We have to read it, guys. All right, when it attacks, create a number of things equal to its power. Ravenous. Wait, I don't remember Ravenous. This is like enters with that many +1/+1. Wait, how is this? You click on this and it doesn't tell you what it does. That is insane. That can't be right. Cards have to tell you what they do when you click on them. It just says Ravenous. I'm going to take Deluge. You want the rabbit? X, there's 5 or more, you draw a card, and it enters with that many counters, right? Yeah, I'm just going to take Deluge. Just a silver bullet against decks that, like mine, also really like adding to the board. Ooh, how about a little Indotha Triumph? Ignore this Wog and Revoker again, who cares? And now that we have the Indotha, it does feel like we can probably play Grist now and not even need the Horizon Canopy, which is nice. Would like another fetch land if we could somehow get one, but that's whatever. Alright, Ravager. I still really like this card. It did betray me in the end, but that's okay. It was more of just kind of getting wrecked by Bowmasters than this card failing me. Because this card was really good, like, multiple times before in that league, so whatever. We'll take the Adversary. I'm not too high on it, but it is a creature. Okay. Welp. Good thing we have the green fixing. I'm going to ignore the Virtue, and we're going to be Abzan. Look, guys, a third color. I'm branching out. I don't just play linear 2-color aggro mid-range decks. Sometimes I also play them with a splash. And there's the Scale Lord on the wheel. And I guess I take Peatland. And Brewmaster. And this is just a disrespectful Mind Collapse. Just remove it. Okay, that was a really good pack. I feel like both of the first packs were very good for us. The deck still has a couple issues and holes and that kind of thing, but I don't know. I really like the way that it looks right now. Maybe the sorting is tilting some people, so I can try to fix that part about it. Alright, folks, what do we think of Ancient Tomb? Is this card just a horrible idea? I guess the maybe better question is, what am I putting in my deck from this pack other than Ancient Tomb? Elspeth. I feel like that card wheels a lot. How bad is this? This seems bad. It seems really bad because I have so many double pipped cards. How open has white been? I think I actually do want to take the Elspeth. I don't want to mess around with trying to wheel this when, like, we might need the playables, and Ancient Tomb does just kill me. I have Bob in my deck, I have Thoughtseize, like, and I have too many pips, and maybe a Deluge as well, so... Alright, whatever. And Grief. I like Grief. Oh, Swords. I think it's gotta be Swords. Oh, man. Grief isn't even that good, maybe. That's not true. But there's also Containment Priest. Not even close. The Swords is that good. The Priest will wheel, right? And then I'll have Priest, Flicker Wisp, Wave. I need Felia. That's like the biggest card I'm missing. We do need the Swords. I can't argue with that. It's also just so good. And we already have some 4s. Yeah, alright. Oh, I want to take it, but I can't. Do I take Wasteland? I can't play Fractured Identity. Come back. Usher. I kind of want to take Wasteland. It's not insane in my deck. Oh, we have Wasteland with Samwise as well. Yeah, we can just wheel the Usher. Most people don't want the cheap white dudes, right? Which is why we got the Samwise. I'm just going to take Wasteland, I think. I think it's... Especially with the Samwise. Ooh. Alright. I like that. Lush Portico could be a nice wheel. Seraph, obviously very good too. This deck is so good. Guys, we've drafted really good decks twice. Now what? Okay, this one I have no idea. What do you guys think? There's a Caustic Bronco, a Glimmer Lens, a Duress. I already have Inquisition and Thoughtseize, so Duress isn't that exciting. However, I don't think I'm supposed to take Bronco. I think it's Duress versus Glimmer Lens. Glimmer Lens is really good here. I can go turn 2 Glimmer Lens, turn 3 Flicker Wisp. I can go Felia Glimmer Lens. I think I want to take the Lens. Duress is good, but we have 2 discard spells, right? Like, ooh. Yeah, because then we can, like, cut the Adversary, which is kind of garbage, and I don't know. Maybe it's not garbage. Maybe that's overkill. Alright, I think I need to take Bloodstained Mire. Voidwalker is obviously very good. Spellbinder's good too. But this is mana fixing that also works with Samwise, which is just a big deal. Does that make sense? It also fetches Bayou, so it helps with the green mana. Yeah, so this is a Tri-land. I don't think I can pass untapped Tri-land that works with Samwise in this deck. The Voidwalker can just do its thing somewhere else. It's fine. Alright, there's a Liliana. That card is not aged very well. Aged like milk or something. But question is, what do I take here if not Liliana? Like, I could take Silent Clearing. I don't even know if I want that though. How many spells do I have? I might be like relatively low on spells. That not what I meant, Strat, but that is funny. Okay, cut the lands, and we're looking at 20. You know what? I think it's low enough odds that we play Silent Clearing that I'll just take the Liliana just in case. Okay, and then this pack has nothing. I can take Bloodghast, but I don't think this card ever... Like, unless I'm really, really in trouble for playables, I'm never going to put Bloodghast in my deck. But technically it does work with Liliana. I just want to wheel the I want to wield the Containment Priest, because we have Felia, we have Flicker Wisp, we have Wave. And there's this pack. I can take Generous Ent, which is... Maybe this is actually reasonable here. Because otherwise I'm taking like Blooming Marsh. I don't have a green-white land to fetch with this. It's kind of expensive, but it does just have the one green pip, right? No, maybe this is just bad. I think this is just bad because I have Bob and stuff in my deck. I don't want to just put a 6-drop in there for no reason. Maybe now. I think this was the... Was this the Priest pack? Maybe it wasn't. I guess I take Interrupter. It seems pretty reasonable. And man, this has been a hard draft. Imagine if we could have taken all the cards we saw, and we could have had Bowmasters and Solitude. But instead we don't have those cards, and we just have a deck that I think is very good. No Terra Sunder on the menu today. Why are you still here? I guess I take Pending. Elegant Parlor doesn't really make sense. This card can work. I think other people like it more than I do. We get the Seraph, but not the Priest? That's surprising. I can take Lush Portico. It's my first Surveil land. But I think I'm a little bit worried about my playables, and this is a nice one to flicker and stuff, and it's just good. 3 mana. I guess I take Bronco. Sure. And we wheel the Dothy. Alright, well, black was very open. Missed the Priest, unfortunately. Yeah, Priest apparently did get sniped, huh? I still think this deck is very good. I like to put it frankly, I think the 2 decks we've drafted today have been better than either of the decks I've had in the feeder leagues, and I trophied with one of them. So saying that both decks I've drafted have been better than a deck that I had that trophied is a nice feeling. Are you date night strat or gaming night strat? Let's cut everything. Blooming Marsh can go away. We'll think about Beza later. I don't really know how I feel about that, but let's throw in Grist and Chariot for starters. We know we're playing the green. Gaming night, nice. Barrowgoyf, get in there. Bob, Thoughtseize, Inquisition, Swords, Glimmerlens, Felia, Samwise, Flicker Wisp, Wave, Winds, I think Emperor, probably Dothy, and now what? I already don't know. Oh, we didn't wheel the Thraben Inspector. Yeah, someone else was definitely in white. This is very creaturey, so I'll move it there. Same with this. We're actually really good on 2s, which is unusual. Let's throw in the Seraph, I think. Grist is kind of a creature as well. I mean, it's really less of a creature, I guess, than I would like to admit. How good is Lingering Souls? With Skullclamp, I feel like this card's really good, but I don't know if it actually does that much in this deck. Some incidental value if I mill it with Grist or with Barrowgoyf. If our Lily, Deluge, and the other green cards... wait. If... I don't know what that means. Okay. I want to play this Interrupter. Can you really do anything crazy with this? No. Because you can't return it at instant speed, so Flicker Wisp and Wave and Felia, none of those work with it, but it's still just good, I think. Cut Lily, Deluge, green cards. Oh, you would cut the green? I don't think I can cut the green. I have Chariot and Grist, and my mana totally supports it. I think I will play the Scale Lord. It gets back some of my heaviest hitters. It doesn't work with Steel Seraph. Maybe the Bob is a little irresponsible with like a 6 and some stuff, but it's fine. I do think Lily doesn't make it. I don't think I want to main deck Deluge. That seems bad. Beza, I think Beza might actually be good. What do you guys think? So here's the question is, what does this do? I guess it just always gets you out of a spot where you're in rough shape. And if that doesn't work, then it's just a 4/5. I want to try it. I don't know, maybe this thing's bad. I'm curious what people think about it though. Let's get Lingering Souls in there, I think. Cool on the draw. So you think I should not main deck it? Is that what you mean? I do think I should play Pending. And now what? We're looking at, could be Adversary, just like a 2-mana 3/1 lifelink, and maybe sometimes, I guess Adversary Lingering Souls is a thing. Sure. Bronco deserves a spot. Never played this card before. I was happy to wheel it though. I know people do like this card. I guess you can always saddle it to make sure it doesn't kill you, right? The way that Bob does. I am a little bit wary of putting multiple things in here like this. This is almost the deck, right? I'm probably just gonna cut one of these. Do I want Beza or do I want Elspeth? What does Elspeth do for me is the question. Just kills the opponent. I don't know. So guys, here's the question, right? So normally in this spot, like, you would pretty much always want to test the card that you haven't played with, because if this thing ends up being really good, then that's very valuable information. And if you don't play this card, then you learn nothing about it, and then you could just have a great card rotting in your sideboard. But this is weird because these are single elim. So do I go on the science project with Beza to discover knowledge, or do I just try to kill my opponent with cards from like 2010? I guess I just do the latter. I'm not really sure. Yeah, you can blink Beza, right? It is pretty good to blink as well. I don't know. The thing, like, Elspeth, a lot of my creatures already have flying. You can play Beza over Bronco. That... I think a 2-mana creature that draws me cards is probably good, though. I think maybe my worst 2-drop is Adversary. I don't think I want to have too many 4s. I'm gonna go for the science project. This could be wrong. Let's just try the Beza. It does seem like there's some good value attached. This might be very bad. I might just end up killing myself in this deck with Bob and Bronco. Alright. And I think I just threw in all my lands there. Oh, I had a Brewmaster too that I didn't even think about it. Yeah, that's reasonable, Wacky. I used to be very anti-science, but I don't know, Beza's cool. We'll see if it does the thing or not. Alright, so I don't think I'm supposed to play Canopy or Nurturing Peatland. I think I'm taxing my life total way too much as it is. So it's really a question of, do I play Blooming Marsh? I do think I'm supposed to play Wasteland. I think Blooming Marsh can go. I only have 2 green pips. I don't think I need basic forest for any reason, right? Because I have Bayou, I have Indotha Triome, and I have 2 fetches. Maybe I do need the... If I play the Blooming Marsh, that's a 5th green source, right? Did I get that correct? Let's move the Courtyard out of here to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I actually do kind of want the 5th green source. Okay. And now let's Sort by color. Way heavier white than black. That's surprising, because black, it seemed like black was more open. Tri-land, tri-land. Well, I guess I'm not adding any forests, so tri-lands are the same as dual lands here. Black, black. This does nothing. Oh, so I need like a lot of plains. Is my client lagging out here? What's going on? Yeah, I need a lot of plains. This is double white. Look how much white I have. I had no idea. This. So what happens if I just play 7 plains? I could play 6 plains in 1 swamp. That's probably correct. It seems like having basic swamp is going to be important. Is that right? 7? Yeah. Okay. Once again, Magic Online trying to sabotage me with the only adding 6 lands when I need 7. But this looks good, I think. Definitely feel good about the draft. Oh yeah, and the pending is another good reason to have the whatever you call it in there. The Blooming Marsh. Okay, yeah, this thing's really lagging, but it's fine. Goodbye, Gruul deck. I really liked this deck. Though I think the current one's better, actually. But the Gruul deck was pretty juiced. Alright. I gotta be careful or I'm gonna accidentally start having fun with Vintage Cube, which is not something that I'm allowed to do. Well, I'm not keeping a 1-lander under almost any scenarios without a Mox or, you know, whatever. So, okay, this looks better. And questions, what do I get rid of here? I don't think I need this many lands. So I guess I just get rid of the back street and just have the Triome. Yeah. Sure. Plan is to play this on 4 or whatever. Alright. Ooh, Wasteland. Do I just fire that off immediately? I think I do, because I have a good number of lands left behind. And it's a dual land, so it feels like a nice one to snipe. Alright. Cool. And I think things have improved. We've drawn swords, their dual land is gone. And they have a Mox. Plot thickens. Ooh, Cultivator. Okay. I don't think I need to swords that though. Ooh, let's get the Bronco going. That seems nice. Start trying to draw cards. Oh, that was confusing. That'll be a nice one for me to hit with Emperor Bones as well. So they are definitely green-blue. What do they have here that they're tapping for so fast? Tamiyo? Okay. I think that's fine. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't totally mind trading this for 2 tokens and a card either. So they probably have Time Walk if they have Tamiyo in their deck. I feel like that's generally the rule. In that sense, I kind of hate Tamiyo because it's sort of the new, what's the guy called? The 2-mana guy from Khan's block that gives rebound to spells. I mean, Tamiyo does a little bit more than that thing, but I'm glad they cut that card, I'll just say that. Alright. Let's see what you've got, opponents. They named something. They milled 4 cards, so it looks like they didn't find it. What did they name? They named Primetime. Alright, that doesn't sound like Time Walk. So does that mean they have Time Walk in hand? That's scary. And they have Jace. Yeah, I think they might have Time Walk in hand, you guys. Don't love that. Okay, well, yeah, for starters, it's just Bronco at Tamiyo. Uro, could be. Draw the Bloodstained Mire, that's nice. I'm gonna wait on cracking this because we want to... Yeah, that's fine. We want to draw as many lands as I can here, I think. So I'm just going to play Lingering Souls. It's a little bit of an anemic thing to do here. I guess I should have checked their graveyard to see if that's something I needed to exile with the Emperor, but I don't think I did. Alright, so they're going to probably take 2 turns here. Like 2 extra turns, which is pretty gross. And if not, then they just have a random Tameo in their deck, which is awesome. Wait, what are they minus on there? Oh, Questing Beast? That's fine. We have a swords for that. I can also just take 8. Like I could just adversary kicker, kill the Tameo, and then I just have a guy that trades for Questing Beast. That sounds pretty good. I play a thing, I kill their Planeswalker, then I have a 4/2 lifelink on blocks against a deck that probably doesn't have removal. Now do I still want to try to draw lands? I think now I don't. My life total's in a little bit of jeopardy. I think I want to trade though, because I'm gonna need to remove this either way, right? And then I like keeping the swords behind. I don't know. Does it matter for Samwise whether I do this? I'm just gonna do it. We already have our green source. So we'll just get... Yeah, I don't know if there's a reason to get one over the other here. Oh, maybe I was supposed to not fetch, because I can fetch a Surveil land later if I didn't use all my mana, but I don't know, whatever. Alright, make sure I don't mess up this prompt, because it is very strange. Always yield. Didn't mess up the prompt. That's good. Getcha at Tameo. And then what does this do? Prevent them from sacking and discarding stuff. So good to remember that when I have Thoughtseize and Inquisition and stuff. Myco spawn. Okay. I think they're just dying here though, right? Like, oh, they have Cradle. Well, maybe they're not dying. Maybe I'm dead. There's the prime time. Okay, but I'm glad we have the swords. Can I live? Yeah, they're just gonna make some 1/1s, but that's fine, I think. The biggest thing is they just have this Cradle. Wait a minute. Okay, just trade. They have infinite mana. I think I need to kill the prime time. Part of me wishes I could like Scale Lord, back up, grab Wasteland, kill Cradle, but that's just not going to be correct with the way this board's looking. So there's no reason not to just go for the swords immediately, so we'll do that. And play some dudes. I could also flashback the... Oh, it can't hit lands? Oh, you're right. It does say non-land. My brain totally missed that. Well, good thing to know. Thank you. So now... Okay, and let's just hit the Questing Beast even over the whatever you call it. For Mirrodin, indeed. And do I want to send the flyers? I think so. They have plenty of life, but like, yeah, they're not gonna, I don't know. I think it's fine. Well, I guess I'm trying to win a longer game. Yeah, let's just hold back. So what am I trying to do with this Scale Lord? Oh, I can use the Scale Lord to re-trigger the Emperor of Bones if that ends up becoming relevant, which it probably will be. Sure. You have a 4/4. I will take 4 damage. And they just have nothing? Do they just have stone nothing? No, they have something. Leading on Hierarch. Oh, they can blow up Lens. I don't think that was very good, but I do think it was probably necessary. Oh, maybe it wasn't necessary. Alright. So now we have a guy that trades for their thing. I can... Yeah, I'm not really getting anything sick back with Scale Lord. I think I just want to... Yeah, let's just play this, see if it happens. I think it will. Slash, can't think of a reason why it wouldn't. Now we're going to do this. Actually, exile their Liberator. I think. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense. And now I think we do send the flyers. We don't draw a card. Get back the double Anthem. Oh, the Scale Lord? Yeah, that would be good. That might be better, for sure. Yeah, I guess you're right, because I think just going wide was probably the best thing to do. And it's like maybe even a triple Anthem at that point if I draw a land. Yeah, that was definitely a better line. Good call. Okay, Oko. We're gonna elk that. That's fine. They have a lot of mana. Are they going to cast it the biggest pest infestation ever? It feels like they are. That is what they did, and I can't do anything about it. Ugh. All right. I think they shouldn't attack with... Yeah, I think this was not a good attack, actually. Because I just eat all their guys. Like, isn't this bad for them? This seems pretty bad for them. I don't know. Draw land and wins. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely supposed to go for Scale Lord, and I got pretty punished for not doing that. The guy doesn't come back with like a finality counter or whatever, right? So maybe just getting a 3/1 lifelink back could be pretty good. So I guess I'm definitely not dead. What if I get back... Yeah, get back Chariot? Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. Counter on the Emperor. This does gain abilities. Now, combat. Hit Oko. Hit Oko. Max blockers. Emperor Bones is green, yeah. Alright, I don't think I played this game very well, but it should work out here, probably. We have to do a huge amount of math this coming turn. You guys ready for some math? We have the triple anthem because we did hit the land. So that part we don't have to worry about. Okay, that is just a 1-1. But actually a 1-1 back on... Oh, but they have 2 guys back on blocks. Alright, who's ready for some math? Wait, they didn't attack. Okay, that's absurdly good for me. Now I think they just lose. Don't make me use my accounting degree. Okay, well the opponent made it easy on us. I definitely threw by not taking Strat's line from earlier. Grist, as cool as it is, does not matter here. And this has lost flying. We'll keep all the ground blockers back. We're just gonna... I mean, I could flashback Lingering Souls, but I think just triple Anthem is gonna be best. We can check. Let's see which one's a 2-turn clock. So these are 2 4/4s, and this is hitting for 7. That's definitely gonna kill them next turn, right? Yeah, it will. All right, adversary. All right. Today we are learning. I've made one pretty stupid mistake and one not super horrible mistake, but still not a great play. And we won. Cool. All right. Well, Guardian Scale Lord apparently is very good. And Intrepid Adversary with Guardian Scale Lord is even better. And I'm glad. I mean, I think we did most of that correctly. Beza would have been kind of good there, I think. Probably. Make some fish tokens. I don't know. Whatever. Just try again. We could deluge them, actually. This might be a deluge matchup. They made so many 1/1s. What do you guys think? Little deluge action? It's not really clear to me whether it's going to be worth it. But I think the answer is probably yes. Just having like a, I don't know, something like this that really messes them up seems good. Now the question is, what do we take out? I don't know. Do we need grist? Yeah, we could cut grist maybe. It doesn't actually seem that good here. It does kill... Actually, what if we cut pending? Because most of their threats were too expensive for pending to kill. Because, like, for instance, Tameo, I don't know, Questing Beast, Chariot, like, that stuff is all expensive. Let's just cut pending. Maybe this is horrible because it does just trade for a mana dork. I don't know. This hand's a little awkward. I think this is a keep though. Like we have 2 good 2-mana plays. If we're light on action, we can cycle the Triome. And we're on the draw. Felia is just very good. I think, well, maybe it is a mull. Like the mana's good. These are fine spells, and this is a good one to blink. I want to try it, but it's a little on the weaker side for sure. Okay, wins is nice. Hey, Yummy Kuribo, good to see you. Yeah, today we have given up, given up trying to play formats I actually like. No Bloom Burrow. I haven't sunk that low, but well, actually, would I rather play Bloom Burrow or Vintage Cube? I don't know. That's interesting. This is bad for me, obviously, if you guys were curious. Or wondering, maybe is a better way of putting it. So, what am I supposed to do about this? Like, Felia exiles a token, but they can make the token before I can get anything, so I might just have to adversary Or does that make sense? Yeah, because if I play adversary here, that can actually attack. Whereas Felia can't attack next turn. I'm still not super clear on whether that makes sense or not. Play this land. I think it does. And then I'll just backstreet and look for a spell, probably. Oh, they have nothing. Interesting. I think I'm now incentivized to trade because then that means Felia is probably not chump attacking next turn. So I actually want to attack now somehow. But I guess first let's get some more info and surveil, just in case something changes my mind. Find Lingering Souls one time. Interesting. Why are they doing this? We actually did find the Lingering Souls. Now what? I mean, I do graveyard it. I think I still offer this trade. And I think if they don't take it, I'll just flashback Lingering Souls. Wait, does that make sense? No, I think it doesn't. Alright, we'll just do this. This will be fine. We're just gonna Felia. They should be very suspicious here. Make their guy, that's fine. And find a Mox, that makes sense. And hopefully no interaction on the Felia. Oh, maybe I messed up. I don't know. Now we're doing this and hoping they don't counter it. Oh, they didn't. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Alright. So we'll start by just attacking, and then I guess it's Grist plus. Oh, but what if they have Questing Beast? Do I want to play around Questing Beast? Because if I Grist plus and they have that, it is kind of a nightmare for me. I think they probably, like, there's a pretty reasonable chance they could have it. But next turn I can cycle and flashback, so I'll just be mana efficient. We know they don't have any, whoops, at least they didn't have a, oh, I have to actually tap my lands correctly. That's the toughest part of the whole thing. All right, plus Barrowgoyf into the bin, and doesn't matter which land we play, so how about that one? All right, don't Questing Beast me, bro. Yeah. Where's my Containment Priest that we didn't pick up during the draft? Well, that works. Yeah. I mean, this just kills them, I think. I have to be a little bit worried about Pest Infestation. There's no way it's not good to just do this, though. And then I guess I just attack and exile Questing Beast. Yeah. What? Wave Beast, then Blink Wave. But then the thing just comes right back. They would just be able to block. because I wouldn't get the wave back in time. Please don't pest infestation me. No, they have it. So I'll just like do this, because why not? We actually still have a game here, and it's entirely, like, it's because this thing is just better than all the other cards they could have had in this spot. I think I just go for the single. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the single Winds of Abandon. This is actually a really good turn. So we go Winds of Abandon, cast this here. Attack with both. Get rid of this. They probably trade for the insect. And then we bob and Lingering Souls flashback. All right, that was pretty good. There's Golos. I guess I just keep... I mean, we'll see what we do, I guess. We have a lot of good draws here, and we have 2 looks. I mean, that counts. I guess I should actually cycle this first, right? Which is a little bit weird. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's not true. I'm just gonna do it. You don't think so? Ooh, well that's nice. Play around days. Bonk your thing. I think this is good. Now I get a counter. Just let you play lands. This is the best possible scenario. Well, I still think it was fine to cycle it. And they just like have a bunch of stuff in hand, and we have 5 creatures, and they scooped. Concession lag. Nice. All right. Well, 1-0 start here. I'm gonna take the other half of my 20-second break that I took however many hours ago, and we'll continue with round 2. Thanks. Yeah. Not that match wasn't perfect, but I felt pretty good about it. Burnt taco. Just running into all the content creators or whatever. Sneep. No, just kidding. This one won't work. 5 lands I can do. 6 spells, not so much. I would like to point out that apparently Moto's done a very good job of pairing me with people of the same record. I got paired against a 0-0 when I was 0-0, got paired against a 1-0 I think when I was 1-0, and a 2-0 when I was 2-0. And now I think the 1-0 thing happened again. Alright, well... Yuck. I think I'm supposed to keep this rather than go to 5. Question is, what do I get rid of? Yeah, I will keep this 6 on the draw. Yeah, I like getting rid of Dothy as well. It's either that or Glimmer Lens, right? It's never Bronco or Bob. Yeah, just get rid of Dothy. I have too many planes in my deck. Didn't play a 1-drop, and we didn't draw a land. That's not ideal. We do have one more look before things get ugly. Oh, opponent's playing Abzan. Oh no, they're playing my deck. Oh, well, they're playing Basic Forest. Okay, well, that's a little tasteless. Let's not get carried away. Okay, and we find the fetch land, so it's just Samwise, which we can do whenever. I guess there's Mana Tithe in the cube, but I'm just going to wait so they don't know what to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Wacky. Is this better than just playing Bob? I think so, because Bob just gets hit by removal, and this just reprieve. Well, if it's two things, then do I just do it immediately? I guess I will, because it is such a disaster for them to counter this. Alright. You convinced me. Let's grab the Bayou. Yeah. Well, the downside is you give them free info, but the downside to the other play is a disaster, potentially, so obviously one of them... Oh, I don't care about Sam dying. It's more just like letting the opponent know what they're playing against, right? Because I feel like turn 1 Scrubland pass can be a lot of different decks, but now it's like pretty clear what I'm doing. Okay. Protect Sam. Protect him at all costs. It's too precious. Do I just pending this thing? I have a Surveil land, right? I could find that. I wish I could have a nice mana efficient... Oh, I do have to get rid of the Spring Heart, because otherwise they're going to start drawing cards with Staff. Yeah. This, and then get rid of this. Good? Good. Alright. Opponent is... They're wilding. These are some incorrect basics. I had so much respect for, like... Wait, just pest for... Oh, just for staff, I see. I had so much respect, and now it's going downhill. And it's going downhill fast. But not really. I'm just, like, entirely memeing. Okay, there's a wolf outside. Alright, we're gonna crack this, grab the Surveil land. I agree, Strat. I think I top this. Maybe I don't, because I need 5 lands for it to do anything. I'm missing lands. I think we can... No, let's top it, because it can maybe get back Wave if Wave gets blown up. Does that make sense? It's really bad at getting back Wave. I don't know what I'm playing against, but I guess I top this. And then now we have... Oh. Is it good to Samwise Wave, I guess is the question. Like, I can exile their guys and then exile Samwise, but this doesn't come back to the battlefield. It comes back to hand. It feels like a lot of work to just... I think I just play my Bobs, probably. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a double Bob situation, and I wonder if that means I wasn't supposed to... It might mean that I was not supposed to keep Scale Lord on top. I don't really know. This was probably good, because now I'm trying to play a bigger game, right, with more resources. The reason I didn't want to play Lens is I feel like there can be some scenarios where, like, let's say we play Lens and Bronco. If they just kill Bronco, then I don't really want to attack because of the, like, Samwise trading. I mean, I guess then I can use the wave and clear the tokens and stuff, but yeah, that's reasonable. I do think this is fine too, though. Like, we're just gonna draw some cards for free. Ooh, we hit the Mox. Okay. So we have triple white, so we have Lens plus whatever mana here. So I guess I start by just play the Mox because they know about it. Let's just, yeah, play around Miscalc. No, I think this is a bit better because we get to start attacking. Play around a Miscalc. They only have one island. I don't want to be too scared. And then I think I just clear these out. This is a little worse than going to combat and attacking. I should have... It does feel Jover. I couldn't have crewed, but I should have thought about it. That was a mistake. I could bob myself for 6 here. Okay, or I can just keep finding lands. Alright, cool. This seems pretty good. Hopefully it's as good as it looks. Cycle. We can now, like, Scale Lord crew the Bronco. Crop Rot. Are they gonna Depths me into my Parallax Wave? They're gonna Crop Rot for a Hedge Maze. The plot thickens. Courser. Okay. Do I just exile it? Well, the first turn... I don't think it matters about leaving the Courser in play at this point. Like, sure. You're not going to flash in a Fast Bond. White of the Reliquary. Okay. So this is just like an exile. Yeah, this is just a... Yeah. I don't know. You. Ring Bearer. I don't know. You? Okay. And then I think... Oh, I just used the adversary to crew, right? Oh no, is this non-summoning sick? They scoop. How does Saddle work? Okay, it doesn't say summoning sig. Cool. Whew. Just a brief scare with potentially not knowing the rules. Alright, they died. We didn't die. All is right in the world. Apparently I'm pretty good at Vintage Cube. Even though I hate it. Okay. I don't think there's a reason to do anything else. Deluge. I don't think Deluge is that good against their deck. Let's just try again. We haven't drawn Inquisition or Thoughtseize a single time, which is very strange. Thanks, Strat. I mean, I have messed up a fair amount today, but I still appreciate it. I'm going to keep this hand. We have a thing in a Surveil land and a Mox. Like, we're going to get there. It's fine. Against this deck, I think we hold Mox. Hey, that's in my deck. Ooh, well, we are going to miss green mana now. Okay. I don't mind going marginally slower than all of my opponents, by the way. Like, I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. And there's a lot going on in this format, even though I don't like it. I can still admit that. Okay. Bronco, top. Boop. And any reason to play the Mox? I mean, they could have days here, technically. I don't know if it... I assume this doesn't matter at all. But whatever. Oh, they could have tithe as well. That's a good point. Yeah. I only remembered that against someone who had like a lot of white sources. Ooh, this is annoying, but we do have the wave, which will maybe just save the day. Yeah, we're just going to wave that, and then we have Flicker Wisp for the wave later. And just hope they don't have whatchamacallit, basically. It's fine to do this now, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. We're not going to hit the 6-drop. We're going to hit anything else. We hit a 2-drop, that's fine. And we'll pass. Whatchamacallit? I agree. Courser. Alright. Land off the top. Can't do anything about that. Skull Clamp. I think I'm... Yeah, we're probably just going to exile this. We're fading. Oh, we get Beza value here. Right? Oh, what do you guys think? So... I create a treasure if they have more lands, or I can draw a card if they have more cards in hand. So I can play land, cast Beza, and then they have more cards in hand, so I draw a card. Or should I make a treasure? Treasure gets Voidwalker in play. I think I just draw a card. Try to hit my discard spells. Oh, we gain life. Let's go. Oh, did someone say something about hitting the discard spells? I guess I can try to hit Thoughtseize here. Exile you. Yes, that is the play. Okay. Did not hit Thoughtseize. Man, we are just picking them apart. This is actually kind of disgusting. And then I guess I just take Staff. Wait. What? This doesn't work, opponent. Yeah. Sag for the opponent. Alright, and then now we just have Flicker Wisp and we have Felia and we like literally can't lose. So step one is just attack. Wait. God, why is this so hard? Yeah, I'm not allowed to crew the Bronco here. I just have to go for a regular attack. Yeah, this is a big 5 more minutes situation with their creatures, huh? We know their hand? Probably. I don't know. At this point, I think they can't have anything. Alright. Top card. Land. Cool. They take it. Cool. Flicker Wisp. Hit the wave. You guessed it. Cool. Blooming Marsh. Their hand is in fact some biz. This is true. Alright, let's go to their draw step so we can see what they're drawing with the thanks to the Courser. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna exile this. All right. Combat. Exile this. Why are they still playing? Okay. Exile this. Yeah. Oh, they didn't even go for the... Okay. Perhaps a slight amount of toxicity. Just a little. For fun. That's just not going to work for me. Okay, cool. So, if we can just move right along. Yeah. Yes, once again, they can have their creatures back soon. I think it's Felia exile Flicker Wisp, right? And then Flicker Wisp comes back end of turn, exiles Wave. I think that's the plan. Oh, lethal? Boring. Alright. Strad is like doing math. He's paying attention. He's probably making good plays. Alright, alright. Thank you, Strat. Actually, wait a minute. We can go for a more stylish one. Where we just target one guy and then Felia out the other one. This is BM. This is probably wrong, by the way. And I didn't crew. This is definitely wrong. Crew with Dothi. Yeah. Alright, opponent. We put you out of your misery. Thanks, strategist, for that one. I think this is wrong. Anyway. Quick flash and Samwise. Okay. So 2040 to start. I like that. Let's do another just lap around the room, get some water, come back. Okay, this hand's decent. I'm going to keep it. Yeah. Joel Rail, like, just pumping out stuff wasn't good enough, so it also had to be, yeah, God. That was a horrible choice. Ooh, playing mono white. Are we going to lose to mono white again? Do you guys think I should take Samwise? It gets them their solitude back. I think I just take Glimmer Lens, honestly. Maybe this is bad, I don't know. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, Urborg Uprising was really nice. Yeah, I don't know, the Goblin thing was really stupid, though, for sure. Mountain? Did not see that coming. Okay, and I think once again I'm in a spot where I want to hit land drops. So I'm just gonna not crack my fetch. I think that makes sense. Just play this and pass. Oh, the mountain was revealed. I just didn't even notice. That's really funny, actually. So now they're gonna use eagles. And I don't know why it's still showing me Glimmer Lens. Yeah, their deck seems good. Plateau is gone. Pretty annoying that Seraph is a 3-drop that we can't take with... Ooh, that's a big punish here. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not going to spend wins on that. So I think I have to backstreet because it's way too important to hit Chariot on curve. Like, playing Lingering Souls this turn doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll just play Tapland, pass. Obviously not exciting, but gotta do something here. Ooh, Samwise. I think this goes to the bin, though. Yeah. Forgot about Palace Jailer. Wish I could just pitch this somehow and flash it back here. It'd be nice. Turns out, in hindsight, turn 2 Shadowy Backstreet would have been a lot better than turn 3. But we didn't know they were drawing Thraben. Here's the Seraph, probably. Yeah. They should Vigilance this. They gave it flying. No shot that's correct. Like 0% chance that makes any sense at all. Okay. Glimmer Lens. Alright, well we just attack and then play Chariot, and then they have Jailer, and we hope that we don't get jailed to death. This was a horrible play. Like, why would you trade 3 for 1? Did they miss the Vigilance? It's like right on there. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Bayou. We're gonna exile a cat. Oh, we don't need this draw step stop now that we're done messing with the last opponent. Yeah, so they hit Jailer on curve, which is obviously bad. Good news is we get to... I don't know if I'm allowed to fire off the winds or not. I will crew this. It's free to... Well, actually, is it free to crew this? Lets them Solitude it, but then the Solitude is happening anyway if I crew next turn, so who cares? I think I'm pretty happy if they Solitude this. Jailer gone, Seraph gone. So they're just like staring, sitting there staring at this. Yeah, I forgot about Lyra. Okay, so they do go for this. Alright, let's see if they vigilance the Seraph, or if they do something else that does not make sense. I assume they exiled the same way as they did. Okay, they do give vigilance. Ultimately not a good sequence for me, but could certainly be worse. I think I just try to draw land for wins now. And I have 2 draws next turn with the lens. Oh, slice and dice, yeah. Alright, let's see what they go for here. Oh, please can I draw land? Please give me the land. Please. 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 Oh, well that's bad. Oh, they're just redoing it right now at sorcery speed. Okay, land, 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 land. Thoughts on a land here, you guys? Please. Please. One land, one little land. No, it's something else. Okay. Well, even though we let them flip a Johnny, we still have to try. So what do I chump with? I think I just chump attack with the spirit token. Well, send in the birds. Oh, I guess no, I can't. If I equip the flyer, then I take away winds as a thing I can do this turn. I think I send both flyers. Because one's dying anyway, so the other one can attack for free. Okay, we found the land. I think we're behind. Yeah. Because the thing is, they have 2 cards in hand, and they're going to untap with like a just crap ton of mana. But the good news is they won't have a board, and we have the Monarch. If they have like Othari, that would be one of the worst ones for me. Definitely want Deluge in this matchup, by the way. Maybe it might actually be correct to just move Deluge to my main once I get to like the 2-0 bracket, which is hilarious, but whatever. Crocus versus Felia is very bad for me. Please don't have a red permanent. Legionnaire, that's not so bad. Okay, I think I'm... Wait, why didn't they crack Clue? That was a blunder, right? Because they could have found a red permanent? Felt pretty blunder-esque. Go 1-1. Ooh. That's nice. But what do I do with it? I wish I could just exile Caracas. Part of me feels like I'm supposed to hit the Legionnaire. Exile a Johnny. Yeah, I guess a Johnny is a cat every turn, right? I want to sack a dude to draw a card, I think, right? Maybe that's wrong. What am I trying to draw toward? I could find Grist. That would be sick. Start killing their planeswalkers. Yeah, I guess leaving a Johnny alive is almost certainly wrong. I can... Yeah. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'm not sure exactly how good Monarch is. The thing is, Felia is just worthless here because of Caracas, right? So that's kind of another good reason to draw a card rather than add to the board. Let me think about this. Thing is, like, I'm chumping, right? I think I'm maybe even double chumping. I think I'm supposed to give up on the Monarch because they can minus this, and I'm leaving them with the Legionnaire. So yeah, I think I need to give up on the Monarch, unfortunately, and just draw my card with the lens. This gives me multiple draws as well. I don't love this, but I think it's good. Or correct or something. Okay, well that's kind of stupid that it doesn't tell me which one is which, but whatever. Yeah, draw a card. Emperor of Bones, interesting. Don't think I'm supposed to play that. Oh, that gets Solitude? Okay. Pending a Johnny now. And Bronco. And draw a card. It's my last Monarch card, but at least we got some out of the deal. A land, okay. It's gonna be a tough game, but with Emperor of Bones, like... Oh, and I do have a Lingering Souls in my graveyard that I forgot about. But I don't think I was supposed to do that. No, I don't think I was supposed to do that. But I was supposed to think about it, so that part was wrong. And then if they make an Angel, we exile that. Yeah. Most of the time we want to try to eat the Legionnaire. We give them back the Monarch, but the plan is for me to take it back on the next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see whether they attack with that or not. Okay, they do. Sure. That is allowed. Land. And they have nothing? They've drawn all lands. They have all lands in hand. Okay, I like that. So, how am I think I'm supposed to crew the Bronco here, probably. Could be, for sure. Can I clear the Elspeth? I kill the Legionnaire and then... I think so. Yeah. Let me see. So, we need 4 mana for Emperor of Bones Solitude. And, yeah. And then what am I doing for the rest of my turn? I guess we actually just don't know yet. So, just take things one step at a time. I don't think I want to crew Bronco. Alright. Emperor of Bones. And I can take myself off Grist. I think I'll go to combat. I don't know, whatever. This is getting too hard. I don't care about Dothy, so yeah, we'll keep Grist up. Solitude. Okay. And now we have double activate, which was a thing that I should have thought about, but didn't. Alright, now we exile the Legionnaire. And we proceed through combat here. Go to attackers. We need to kill this. Do it in such a way where, like, we send this at it, we send this at them, and we send this at that. Does that make sense? Oh, do you want to play around a removal, Wacky? Wouldn't they have tried to kill the Emperor? No, maybe, yeah, maybe we should. We do have 3, though. Do I want to play around removal? I'm drawing so many cards here. Yeah, I guess I probably should play around removal. Alright, do this. There's the Grist. Feels like they don't have anything. And now I sack the Solitude, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, they're just dead. I mean, unless they have like 4th or something, but they're gonna need a really good combination of cards. Black, green, this. -2. Sack you. Kill this. Alright, I think that was a perfect turn. I'm gonna say it. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe perfect's not accurate, but sure felt good. Wasteland Caracas. And they scoop. Complicated game. All right, up a game in round 3. And Deluge coming in. What comes out? Most of my cards are good in this matchup. I don't know what to take out. Could be something like Interrupter on the draw. A little awkward, because I'm not really going under them, and that's what Interrupter does best. Sure. Good, not great. We'll keep it. Okay, hopefully they'll give me a nice juicy Deluge. Pretty sure I'm supposed to fire off Inquisition no matter what. Oh, gut. Well, we will remove that. Gut is gone. That is a nice one to remove, even with Deluge in hand. I don't think I'm supposed to try to Wrath them at this point. Just want to like do this and hit land drop or whatever. Does their guy have Vigilance? It does. Pretty neat. I think if Deluge is going to work out, then we will know. I will take the damage here because we'll draw a card from the attack. Even though it is a forced trade, we want our card. Ooh. Okay, we're getting closer to a Deluge situation. In fact, it might just be this turn where it happens. Yeah. Well, we'll see what we draw. Land. That's like Plains is a pretty bad draw here, unfortunately. I make this trade as anticipated. I play land, and do I play Lingering Souls or Toxic Deluge? I think it's Deluge. Yeah, it's gotta be Deluge. Mana Tithe me? Just cycle Eagles, okay. I think they probably already played the Plains that was revealed. There's the Plat. There's the Elspeth. I now have to find a way to beat. And then this is known as well, so. Okay. Bayou's interesting. I guess I just play Voidwalker. Because otherwise they can make a blocker and then, yeah. I can Scale Lord, get back Bronco. Okay. Sure. And an Ocelot Pride, and they gained a life. That's annoying. I'm gonna equip the lens. Whoops. guess I have to go for the Bronco line. Ooh, Beza. Does make some tokens. I think get back Bronco and make a 3/4 flyer is still just better. Takes the Elspeth down to 2 as well. I almost tried to click the Bronco in the graveyard. Flying and Shadow. Make sure I don't accidentally crack it. Hit the Elspeth. Hit the Bronco. Bronk the opponent. Oh, but they have Virtue, so maybe I just lose. Crack Clue, which they were supposed to do first. Well, we have one turn where before this absolutely obliterates me, but we don't really have two, I don't think. We need to draw Winds of Abandon or make a big lifelinker. Yeah, you're gonna need to attack with 2 guys for that. This isn't too bad. They're sacking 2 guys on a board where they're about to have Virtue, but I guess they make 1 back with the Ocelot Pride. Or no, they make 2 guys. Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna forget to plus this. So they're thinking about a minus. Minus would be pretty good for me, I think. Yeah, they plus, which is unfortunate because now they get... Yeah, they make too many tokens here. Oh, please stack your triggers incorrectly. No, they stacked them right. Shoot, yeah, now we're just dead, unfortunately. Need to find wins or bust. Wins or bust. We didn't find wins. So I guess we're busting. Yeah, I think literally my only out in this spot is wins. So I'm supposed to... How many looks do I have at it? Bronco obviously looks. I can fetch to thin. Yeah. I mean, I assume... Yeah, I have to find wins. This doesn't do anything. I can kill the Elspeth. Bronco dies. I just crew the Bronco though. It doesn't matter which land I grab. Wait, what if I don't? Yeah, what if I just... Okay. I'm not gonna crew. Plan is just to recast Elspeth after finding wins, which we're obviously going to do. We did not find it, we are dead. Almost, yeah, I'm just gonna scoop actually. Base is too expensive, I think. I mean, maybe I could have lived through 1 turn. I don't know. It looks like I wasn't finding it at least. Okay, well, I don't even think I necessarily messed up by playing my Deluge. I just really needed it after. Just try again. All right. This hand, I don't think this hand works because I don't have double white, I don't have single black, and we know they have Caracas. I'm leaning too hard on Felia and lands I don't have. I'm gonna try again. This is okay-ish. What do I get rid of? Inquisition? Maybe Felia into Seraph can save me. Okay. Looks like I'm just gonna die to white again. Oh. Please, one land. We need one land. And no Caracas. Seems like the opponent has like no removal. Okay, please just clamp it. No, they're not going to. Alright, I really need to draw a land. That counts, kind of. Alright. Yeah, it is big game. I think I want to give Vigilance here. Play around a removal spell so they can't attack with the Ocelot Pride. What? Oh, okay. That was... I was terrified for a second there. I think it's Vigilance this time. Wow, do they... Oh, they almost clicked through their turn, I see. They yielded too fast. Well, I mean, that means they couldn't gut me or anything. That's nice. And here's a spot where I very much wish I had Inquisition, and I don't. So, don't love that. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I get more... I have an Eagles of the North here. Thank you, Felia. I think lifelink is good now. Certainly feels like we're in good shape. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this... have a trick, but wait, this goes to owner's control. Yeah, so we can permanently put an Eagles of the North back onto the battlefield, but it goes under their control, so we don't want to mess around with that. No confluence? Jailer. I don't think that's actually bad. I think that's fine. So they like get rid of Sarah, or they do this. And once they do this, I just do that. I guess otherwise they were taking lethal is the idea. You get one card, but I think it's now Lingering Souls for me, and I just exile their Knight token. Or yeah, I think that makes the most sense. And just fly the Felia. This gets me the Emperor of Bones back as well. Pretty sure they can't do anything to stop this now. I mean, yeah, but they waited too long. That was a really bad play on their part. They messed up big time. Because if they just wait until, like, if they don't go to beginning of combat, then anyway, whatever. Cool, and we have wave, so I think we win, guys. God, this is stressful. Opponent punted, we played perfectly, everything's great, magic is perfect. The game is fun, and I don't hate Vintage Cube. Everything I just said is true. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that guy is big. And last card, or oh, they're just equipping. Sure. I think we probably have them dead with land. We just have them, I mean, they're so screwed here, it kind of doesn't matter. Maybe giving them Monarch was bad. It probably was, but I don't know, whatever. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was good, actually. They do have cat tokens, that's fine. I don't know what that means, Aramath, but yes. Ooh, Concealed Courtyard, and I have 2 lands in play. So I guess I just Winds of Abandon, and it should be in a World of Hurt. Or whoops, I said Winds, but I meant Parallax Wave. Same thing though, really. I'm trying to figure... I have to figure this out, and this is actually kind of complicated. So, what am I supposed to do? The spirits have to go with them. Do I just exile Jailer? Yeah, I can exile that many things. It's fine. Just exile everybody. Obviously, we don't have lethal. Exile your Solitude. Kill Elspeth. Get close to killing you. Oh, I messed up. It wasn't a big mistake, but I was supposed to use Felia to clear one of the spirits, or one of the whatever it was. That was stupid. Okay. Yeah, so we're supposed to have an extra counter on the wave. Oh, okay, good to know, Armeth. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we're just in way better shape if I had made the better play with my Felia, but... Oh. In fact, does that mess anything up? I think that's okay, actually. Obviously, it's not ideal. But we just have... Like, if they clear... Yeah. They've got a hard choice with what to exile. If they go for the Emperor, then we have Guardian Felia to kill them, and... I mean, they should die anyway, actually, because of Scale Lord, so... I like that. Opponent's got a tank here, and they should just die. They needed to tank earlier with the Solitude. Okay, Felia, that's fine. Usher. Yeah. And Esper Sentinel. Yeah, so there's no way they can possibly survive this. They have no life gain, 1 card in hand, Solitude's gone. All I have to do is get a land that enters untapped. Like this one. Oh, wait. Oh, no. For a second, I thought I did the math wrong. I was like, oh, fuck. But no. They just die. Cool. Just boop the Snoot. Exile nothing. You gain nothing. Done. Stop making me click. Opponent, opponent, opponent. GG, my friend. Alright. We are into the finals. That was pretty intense. A little bit of sloppiness toward the end, but it was like very, very minor. Okay. I'm going to take a break, just walk around and try to clear my head. This is a lot of a format I've never played, and these are actually pretty complex board states, so. Paired against a 3-0, and we've been winning our die rolls, so this time we lose one. And yes, I did say that before the thing popped up. I just kind of felt it. Felt it in the emperor of my bones. Speaking of, this is a good hand. I like that. Turn 1 walking corpse, or wait, what's this card called? Diregraph Ghoul, is that right? Turn 1 Diregraph Ghoul, turn 2 Grist, or Lingering Souls, or whatever. Alright, go. I really like this deck. It's so consistent, and the cards are all just good, and makes me almost not hate Vintage Cube. Don't counter my mocks. Don't counter my mocks. Don't counter my mocks. Don't counter my mocks. Alright. Plains. Mox Jet feels like they're F6'd. Turn 1 Walking Corpse. Yeah, I guess that's true, but I was trying to make a joke because of the... because it's sort of like it costs 1 mana. But yeah. I think I Lingering Souls. Ooh, but I gotta be careful not to exile this by accident forever. Oh wait. I can mill a creature that matters, and then Emperor of Bones can hit that. That is a thing to think about. That was a proper noun, by the way, a thing to think about. But I think I should Lingering Souls despite that, because this just adds a little more to the board. There's less counterplay. It's nice to have this as a little surprise, drop this in minus. I can maybe protect it with Samwise, and I can spend more mana on this card than I can on this card. Thank you, opponent, for letting me figure out which 3-drop I'm playing. You may now proceed with your turn. Oh, there's a Mana Crypt. Never mind. I didn't actually want you to take your turn. Yeah, I know Walking Corpse. Huge upside, yeah. Okay, here's a Spell Seeker. They've sought a recall, but I assume they didn't have double blue this turn because they probably would have been able to do that right away. We don't find a discard spell. Everything is rigged. Magic sucks. Anyway, we will proceed with the plan. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'll trade a Spirit for Spellseeker, I think, because then I have Emperor of Bones Spellseeker, which gets me like Swords and Thoughtseize and stuff. Okay, I don't think I have any ways to blow up. Oh, I do have a way to blow up Mana Crypt. I have Pending. So if they trade Spellseeker for Spirit, maybe that's what I go for. It probably should be. I go for Pending. And then maybe I play Indotha Triumph, tap land. Please attack, please attack, please attack, please attack, please attack, please attack. Attack, 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 attack. Nope, they didn't attack. All right, once again, Magic is rigged. I think I just Adversary and level up here. I don't see a reason to do anything else. Yeah. I don't have a mana efficient play without this, so. And I do have double white. I should have thought about that. But yeah, anyway, whatever. All right, this happens. This happens. I gotta be careful with that yield. 1 times. Thank you very much. And then exile their recall. No more of that. Thank you very much. And attempt to bonk you for millions. Slightly under half your life total, but basically half the life total with the Mana Crypt there. Uh-oh. Help! Okay, they cycled a Triumph. That's like the least scary possible use of their mana. And I am all about that. No, they're jumping with the Spellseeker, but it's too late. I'm starting to wonder whether I'm actually supposed to target the Mana Crypt with Pending. They won their flip. It's actually pretty interesting. Like, I think, I don't know. We'll see what they do. Like, what are... There's so much value in the Thoughtseize as well, because then I can learn what the heck they're actually up to with all this nonsense. They're 3-0. They do have Recall Mana Crypt. So clearly they're doing something that's working out for them. But I just don't know what I'm looking at, really. We can't all be playing, like, small brain, right-click attack all decks, you know? Okay. Whoa, LED. No wonder they're tanking like crazy. They're storming and we're dead. They're storming and we're dead. They're storming and we're dead. Help. Wheel of Fortune. No, my cards. I can now Emperor of Bones exile Grist. I can put a Grist into... I mean, whatever. They're storming and we're dead. They're storming and we're dead. They're storming and we're dead. Okay, please, can we live? They're holding priority, trying to figure out which color of mana to crack their LED for. Any LED crackers? The Yoda. This doesn't seem like someone who's on their 4th match with the Storm deck. They're taking so long. Okay, make black mana for the Tendrils. There's a Jace. Okay, we've drawn good cards, but like our deck's full of those, so... Don't kill me, opponent. I do think we go for the Spellseeker thingamajig. Underworld Breach. That's not good. That's really not good. I think this kills me. Oh. Why didn't I take the duress? They have Echo, they have Wheel, they have Tendrils. Their deck is cool. We're dead. We're gonna let them storm. We're gonna die. We're gonna lose valiantly in the finals. So sad. We're just, yeah, we literally just have to sit here and just watch them kill us. We don't have any counterplay. They were in fact storming and we are in fact dead. Can I board in a kite sail freebooter from my hidden zone? How about a duress? Spellseeker for brain freeze? Okay, if they brain freeze me, okay, yep, turn off auto yields. We are not showing you the deck. You got me. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. They don't really play creatures, so I think something like swords can probably go, and this might be our only real removal spell. I'm considering Brewmaster, Liliana, Elspeth. This doesn't do anything, right? No, too grindy and slow. So I have to find Inquisition and Thoughtseize. Oh, and Winds, thank you, yes. Sword kills Breacher. No, cutting them both is best. I don't want to, like, yeah, I just don't want to do that. Pending at least hits like Mana Crypt and stuff. This exiles stuff from their graveyard. This maybe lethals them. I think we'll do this. Yeah. It might even be Bloodghast, which is kind of crazy. Oh, you're saying cut wave? God, I just have to cut all my best cards. I'm literally cutting all my best cards. This is the nightmare matchup. I did need the duress. What did I take over it? We can think about it later. Here's Bloodghast. Bloodghast Liliana deck. SMH my head, you guys. Do I keep this or do I mulligan because there's no Inquisition or Thoughtseize? I think I keep. Wasteland. Wasteland's been good though. That wouldn't make me feel like it was a blunder. Maybe it was not a blunder. I'm gonna keep this. I don't know. I will lead on Plains to play around Wasteland from them, though I don't think they're a Wasteland deck. They just might randomly have it because they don't know that. I don't know. Oh, wait, but then I turn off my, like, Dothy Voidwalker casting on turn early. So, no, I guess I will just scrub land. Scrub it up. Bronk. Yeah, we can, like, potentially end up in situations next turn where we need triple black, so... Because we could find, like... We can draw... Oh, that's not true. I lied. We can't need triple black next turn. Because we would need to find Swamp and Voidwalker and Thoughtseize, which is impossible. Unless... No, it's impossible. So we're just flexing our mana base. And they're just flexing their recall again. Their deck is pretty good. 4-0 Storm deck. GG's the Yoda. I'm going to preemptively open chat. Say GG's, congrats on the trophy. And then they're going to be like, what? How did you know that I was trophying before you conceded? Something that matters. Discard spell. Land. Not really what I meant. Okay. I actually do like the Bronco. I'm really glad I played it. Shout out to whoever was in chat and told me to play that. I don't think I'm allowed to pending that. That feels too bad. Just hitting a signet. I think I need to do this and draw cards. Draw them crads. Did I call this a signet? I'm glad the signet era is behind us. I never liked signets. Signets are funny because, like, I actually think signets are better in original Ravnica block than they are in Vintage Cube. But then signets are, like, quite mediocre in original Ravnica block, in my opinion, too. Because, like, bounce lands are disgusting. And good spells are generally better than signets unless you really need the fixing. That's my take, at least. You can't kill me from... Oh, okay, that's fine. What if this didn't draw a card and we exiled your Leovold and then we bonked you and we didn't get punished for taking out swords? Not too much, that is, but whatever. Oh. Oh. All right. So we have 2 draws here. So now we can find black source plus discard spell. So I'm supposed to play in today's. Oh, they still draw. Whatever. I thought that was a little better than it actually was. Discard spell. Oh, we were close. Alright. I think we probably die. I mean, the good thing is if they wheel away my hand as like a setup turn, we're not going to miss any of these cards too badly. I should have kept screenshots of my decks today because I liked both of them. And we were going to lose 80 play points if we went 2-1, 2-1. So now if we lose, we only lose, wait, how many is it? 40 and 60, that's 100, so we only lose 60. Jeez, why is this happening to me? Do they just board into a different deck? Like, what's going on here? That would be nice. I think their mana is scarier than their cards. Maybe that's wrong. Obviously I can't haste anything or whatever to draw my cards, so I should just get it over with and attack. Alright, try to kill this. Like, there's no way they switched decks here, right? It's just impossible. I don't think I need this land. Question is it better to pass with Felia up than it is to play Barrowgoyf? Because they might play around Reprieve this way. And it gets back my whatchamacallit. I think it actually is better to pass with Felia up. And then I like play around a counter better as well. Yeah, I think this is actually not too bad. I mean, I lose Liliana, but crew the Bob and then maybe they die. And them taking damage from Bronco might kill them. Fiery Islet, that's not going to kill them. It's not going to kill me either, though. How do I crew the Bob? I just like play Barrowgoyf or whatever. Oh, I guess I don't have it this turn. That's true. I think that is like totally acceptable. They're just like this bizarre control deck. I don't really know what's going on. I feel like they're still just gonna storm me out here, though. Alright. Do your worst. I can't do squat about it. First time casting Baroque Wave, I think. Squat. Yeah. Alright, please just concede. Please. Please concede. That's a good start, actually. Wouldn't they want to attack with a Bronco? Like, they just used 2 mana to draw a card. Did they actually board out of Storm? Could they have made the worst transformational sideboard play of all time? Or am I just going to die somehow anyway? Wait, okay, they're going to go for the Bronco attack? Wait, they're not even trying to get me with the Bronco. Okay. I need to draw a discard spell off this lens. Chariot. They just chomp. And then they combo me next turn. Oh, okay. Cooper, I died last game. I assume you're just tuning in, Cooper, but they stormed me out. Oh, did I miss a hasty Bloodghast? I did, so they should be at 1. That's a pretty big mistake, actually. Yeah, it's a pretty big mistake. There's a wheel. Seething Song. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Oh, so they just need to hit off their draw 7. They could miss. Cooper, if I die here, you owe me a Coke. That's the rule. I don't know what the storm count is. Rain of Filth. I'm gonna get Tendrils. Treachery. Can't do anything about that. I did miss 2 damage. That actually could have mattered a lot. Oh, you guys are starting? Okay. Kevin, I think we're losing here from 3-0, unfortunately. Good to see you back, by the way. Oh, did I blunder? I may have blundered. You think we're about to win? I think we're dead. It looks like they're just casting random cards. I think missing Bloodcast, well, I mean, it depends whether they play a land or whether that matters or whatever, but obviously this is a thing that I forgot about and shouldn't have. Relic of Sauron, and now they just tendrils me for 30. Wait, blue, so I get brain freezed? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think Cooper's gonna owe me a Coke. Yeah, I think I get brain freezed and die. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a pretty good run. Cooper does, in fact, owe me a Coke. Unfortunate. Um, was there any kind of... There was no, like, deal them 1 damage on my upkeep. Yeah, Memory's Journey. Oh, 2-1 and 3-1. Brutal stuff. That deck was so good.